Fridman. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Wellness Living. Welcome to another edition of the CEO Tour. And today I have two special guests with us. They're a mother and daughter combination. I got Tracy and Leah, and they own an amazing yoga studio. And I'm going to give them an opportunity here to share their story because I would like to know how you guys started in yoga.
Awesome. Well, I started in yoga in the late 90s when Leah was taking a nap. So it was my go-to survival tool for, single momness and little kidness and working full-timeness. And I became a yoga teacher then in 2010. So I practiced a long time before I taught. I left my day job in 2013. And since then I had been teaching at a larger studio in, a city about 20 miles away from here. I had brought on board a lot of yoga teacher training opportunities, eventually created my own yoga school with the Yoga Alliance and was doing that. I was co-founder of a nonprofit organization that was putting on a large festival in the city with like 3,000 people in a big venue. So I had a lot of stuff going on, but I didn't have my own space. And so as 2019 became 2020 and time has gone on, I just became inspired to serve more my own home community and to create a next step level for me to serve people who would be serving people. So I'm really happy to have a brick and mortar now. We opened about 2 months ago after some blood, sweat, and tears. So it's been a really fun expansion project. And Leah, who teaches barre and Pilates and has done so much work with her own self around embodiment and embodiment practices, is on board as a health coach and barre and Pilates teacher. And chief sweep the floor, put oil in the diffuser helper.
That's so awesome. It's so amazing that you guys are able to have like this amazing thing together as a mother and daughter thing, because it's certainly the first time I've encountered, like through the CEO tours, I haven't had that opportunity. So talk us through that a little bit.
Well, I think it's kind of funny because I was like first introduced to yoga through my mom, but I never really fell in love with it through her. So I actually was introduced to one of my mom's friends who introduced me to barre and Pilates, and that's kind of where I fell in love and found my home. So we almost like our passions developed kind of separately. So it felt like really meant to be that the two of us have these passions that really are so go so well together. Yeah, so when my mom was ready to do this, I was right on board and really excited, and also
kind of pushy.
Yeah, but I think that it helped kind of encourage both of us to keep going through some of the, the fear and the challenges early on. So it's worked out really great. I also recently graduated and was kind of unsure about what my next step was going to be. So it feels like it kind of has fit together like a puzzle. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's so cool. And where are you guys located?
We're Studio 108, Body, Mind, Soul, and we're located in Independence, Ohio, which is south of Cleveland and north of Akron. So it's a little bit of a central hub location. Yeah, just really lucky because the energy felt good here and the space felt right. And of course, in these times, it can be daunting to take on a new challenge like this. So many studios have closed in the past year. So many studios are still on really rocky ground. And we're diving in and building out and, creating something new. So not necessarily a guarantee, but certainly there's been so much alignment and so much joy and so much vitality in the space and from the community and between the two of us that it just feels like the right thing to be doing right now. So.
Yeah, for sure. You guys have such an amazing story, and I hope you're sharing that with your new students and your community in general.
Yeah, 100%. One of the pictures that I sent you guys, and one of the precious things here in the space, is a photo of the two of us when she was really little and I was really young. It's like a reminder to me of how much heart there is.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I know like the past, year and a half or more has been, super challenging for everybody. given the situation, but you guys managed to get the courage and say and do that step and pursue your passion. So take us through a little bit more of that.
Well, I think one of the biggest things that this time period has taught us was just the importance of community. So like there are so many options for fitness and for yoga and meditation online, which is, a beautiful gift. And we're so grateful that there's that, but there's that missing piece of community, which is really important for both of us. So I think that kind of was like a catalyst for us to really want to do this. Go ahead.
For sure. And like services like your own, like being able to have a platform like Wellness Living that lets us serve our students in so many different ways. I mean, the bottom line is people want to feel safe. So we have to do the things. We have to do the purifiers and the radiant heat and the air purifiers, and like we have to do the masks or whatever we have to do. But mostly people want to feel connection and they need accessibility. And so to bring on a platform like this where basically sign on the dotted line, give us some credit card numbers, and here's a product that you can just plug and chug, like not to oversimplify the onboarding because it was a little more than that, but still there was a product that you guys have that provides us with great marketing tools, that provides